Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Quest for Knowledge. Today we are going to go through with a summary of 9 gold medals. Okay, so let's get started. David Leo Roth, October 10, 1954, is an American rock vocalist, musician, songwriter, actor, author, former radio personality. Roth is best known as the original and current lead singer of hard rock band Van Halen. He is a successful solo artist, releasing numerous RIAA certified gold and platinum albums. In 2012, Roth and Van Halen released the comeback album Different Kind of Truth. In 2007, he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a member of Van Halen. His autobiography is titled Crazy from the Heat. It is said that the poem is based on a real incident where two athletes helped the fellow athletes who had fallen down. The poem celebrates the spirit of care and compassion, draws our attention to the human quality of selflessness, and conveys the message of cooperation and collaboration. So let's get started with the poem. The athletes had come from so many countries to run for the gold and the silver and bronze. Many weeks and months in training, all building up to the games. All round the field, spectators were gathered, cheering on all the young women and men. Then the final event of the day was approaching, the last race about to begin. The loudspeakers called out the names of the runners, the 100 meters, the race to be run, and 9 young athletes stood there determined and poised for the sound of the gun. The signal was given, the pistol exploded, and so did the runners on hearing the sound. But the youngest among them stumbled and staggered, and he fell on his knees to the ground. He gave out a cry of frustration and anguish. His dream and his efforts dashed in the dirt. But as sure as I'm standing here telling the story, now it's a strange one, but here's what occurred. The 8 other athletes stopped in their tracks. The one who had trained for so long to compete, one by one they turned around and came back to help him and lifted the lad to his feet. Then all 9 runners joined hands and continued. The 100 meters reduced to a walk, and the banner above the said Special Olympics could not have been nearer the mark. That's how the race ended with 9 gold medals. They came to the finish line holding hands still, and the banners above and 9 smiling faces said more than these words ever will. Said more than these words ever will. So now let's go through with a summary of this poem. So first we'll understand the introduction. This poem is about a poem of athletes from all over the world who have trained hard to compete in the Special Olympics. The final event of the day is a 100-meter race, but when one of the youngest athletes stumbles and falls, the other 8 athletes stop and help him up. All 9 runners then join hands and finish the race together in a slow walk. In the end, each athlete is awarded a gold medal for their act of sportsmanship, and the banner above reads Special Olympics, which couldn't be more fitting. So the poem begins by setting the scene of a sporting event where athletes from various countries have gathered to compete for gold, silver, and bronze medal after months of rigorous training. Spectators surround the field eagerly cheering on the athletes. As the final event of the day approaches, the announcer calls out the name of the runners for the 100-meter race, and 9 determined athletes stand ready at the starting line. When the signal is given and the race begins, tragedy strikes as the youngest runner stumbles and falls to the ground in frustration and anguish. His dreams are seemingly dashed. However, what follows is a remarkable display of sportsmanship and solidarity. The other 8 athletes who had trained tirelessly to compete stop in their track and turn back to help their fallen comrade. Together they lift him to his feet and join hands to continue the race, reducing it to a walk. As they cross the finish line hand in hand, they are all awarded gold medals. The banner above the event, which reads Special Olympics, perfectly encapsulates the extraordinary moment of unity and compassion. The story concludes with the realization that the image of 9 smiling faces and the banner saying more than words ever could, emphasizing the profound impact of this selfless act of kindness. So we'll come to with the conclusion now. What a beautiful story of sportsmanship and compassion. It's a testament to the human spirit and power of empathy. It's heartwarming to see athletes from different countries and backgrounds come together and they support the fellow competitor who was actually very young of age. The youngest competitor fell down and everyone came for his support. And this story reminds us that sometimes the true victory lies not in winning medals but in the kindness and compassion which we show a human to the other human. So is the real kindness and compassion that actually wins. So that is it. If you found my video helpful, do like, share and subscribe and comment your suggestions in the comment box, and also hit the bell icon so that you will get all the latest notifications. Thank you so much for watching.